Hello, fellow collectors. Today we're going to be taking a look at DC Multiverse Batgirl from the Batman and Robin movie from, I can't remember the year. But anyway, you collect to build Mr. Freeze. She is number one in the line, and as we can see here, she comes with some parts with Mr. Freeze himself. On the side, we see this is Batgirl, and we have a code here you can scan to get all some information off this character. And on the back, we can see Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. We can see the other characters from the line. And we see Batgirl from Batman and Robin. So let's get some weight on this gal, Alicia Silverstone's Batgirl. And here we go. We see that she comes in at 11 ounces. So let's get her out of the box and see how cool she is. Okay, now that I have her out of the packaging, let's take a look at Miss Silverstone here. And we see that she is in her Batgirl cowl, or her face mask. And here she is, her profile. Please pause to read. So let's get a look at her accessories that she comes with. We see we have Mr. Freeze's gun. We also see we come with a blast effect for Mr. Freeze that can fit in the end of his gun. We come with a couple of shoulder pads that Mr. Schwarzenegger wore in the movie. And we also have the head. Nicely done. So let's put those aside. Excuse me. And we'll bring her in closer to see that this does resemble the actress who played the part. And we see here we have a Batman logo here at the top, or Batgirl logo. On the side, we have some spiky gauntlets coming out here. And on the side, we have some Batman's symbols at the top of the boot. Look in the rest of her boot here. She has some high heels on. She has a blonde hair sculpt on, kind of soft rubber. The cape itself is nicely molded to resemble the leather that it appears to have been made out of. And on the back here, we can see we have a couple more details here, as well as the boot details. Now, as we look at the character, it can definitely look down. Up is a problem because of the hair. If I fold the hair up, she can look up a little bit more. As far as posability, T-pose good. Has a full rotation in the arm, as well as a bicep swivel and a double bend in the elbow with a wrist that rotates around. Now, as far as Abby Crunch goes, she can do a pretty good one here. Mind the gap. And then forward, we also have one, and you'll see a little bit of gap there as well. Now, for waist turning, she does have a diaper on, but it seems to be no problem there. And we can do a pretty good split. Very nice, Von Damme style. Now, she does have a double bend in the knee, as well as a rotation. I'm sorry. Her ankle, if I can get it to move, does have a rotation on it. Maybe I'll get the other side to work with me. So you'll see it right here. If you can see there, we do have a little bit of one, and it does allow the boot to go back and forth. Now, her boot holes are on her big old heels that she has, these nice thick heels, so it will allow her to stand up using those. Now, as we look at the character's height, we can see that she comes in just under 7 inches. So 6 3/4. That means she will be just a little bit shorter than Robin from the same movie. As we can see here, she just falls just a little bit short. And she will be shorter than a DC Multiverse Batman. If I can bring him in here, you'll see that she is just a little bit shorter than he is. So if you are a fan of the movie and you're a fan of Batgirl, then this is a great figure for you. It's just hot off the presses. So just released, late November, early December. So post office was finally able to get mine after missending it not once, but twice to the wrong address. So I'm happy to have her and happy to have the line. So until next time, guys, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.